Good day everyone, and my name is Captain Jack and welcome back to Space Engineers. It's a Monday, which means we're taking a look at another ship from the Steam Workshop. With me today, I actually have a Battlestar style ship. Now, as you know, if you've heard me speak before, Battlestar Galactica is one of my most favourite TV shows around because it is purely just awesome. If you haven't watched it yet, definitely go and watch it, you will not regret it as it's pretty cool. But anyway, today I have Minerva-Class Battlestar, or BS-77 Icarus. This is by Husker54, and he is known for creating some amazing Battlestar recreations across the Space Engineers community. This is just one of his awesome builds, and I definitely recommend you check out a few more very soon. But today I am going to be taking a look at this ship, giving it a general overview, and seeing all the hidden features that are inside it. So let's get into it. So let's read a little bit about the description. So this is my best Battlestar yet, he says, from Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, which is an official Battlestar Galactica game. I've yet to actually play that game, I need to do it at some point. So, the Minerva is an attack-focused Battlestar built just after the Jupiter during the First Silent War, and its design helped inspire the Mercury-class Battlestar, which we know became a Pegasus, with its aggressive gun placement and large flight pods that don't require retracting to jump. It also has working launch tubes with Hellcat fighters, so there we go. It's actually got working launch tubes. We're going to have to give these a test to see how well they actually perform. So yes, this is Minerva-Class Battlestar, and as you can see that it actually inspired the Battlestar Pegasus, which, if you know me, is my favourite Battlestar Galactica ship. I love the Pegasus. I wish someone would create a bigger version of it to play with in Space Engineers, but I've not seen a really good one just yet. Maybe we'll have to have a look around to see if we can find a Mercury-class, and maybe we could do a battle with these ships at some point. If you guys would love to see a Battlestar Galactica inspired battle on the channel, let me know down below in the comments and hit that like button. Would you like to see one maybe versus Cylons, or maybe versus like Insurrectionists if we can't get the Cylon ships, so we can do like a BSG fleet versus BSG fleet. I reckon it could be quite cool. Let me know what you think of it down below in the comments, and if you have any ideas yourself. But anyway, let's look over this Battlestar as it is amazing. So starting on top here, we see we've got a couple of missile turrets, so it's quite heavily armed for Battlestar as well. And don't forget, they kind of rely on their fighters as well. They've got plenty of fact fields and, point defense cannons, but ideally they do rely on their fighter support. So basically, it's not going to be decked in weapons, which is one thing to know. Now, it did mention guns. Oh, here we go. We do have some front guns down here with some missiles, if I turn the light on there. We've got missile launchers here, and then we do have turrets as well, which is very nice. We also do have the interior turrets as well, provide some light Gatling fire. There is Gatling guns under here, underneath the flight pods, which is pretty cool. As you can also see here on the flight pods, the launch tubes are decked in the side here, looking really nice. And we've got 6 on each side, I believe. Is it definitely 6? Yep, 6 launch tubes on each side. And then obviously they're decked in a flight pod, and you've got a flight pod fly through here, which does look really cool. And I believe you've even got the landing pad access, haven't you? There we go, we've got the landing pad access down here, so you can bring your Vipers down, and a Docker Mineo bring your Raptors down, essential. It's really cool. I'm glad this level of detail and love has been put into this build. I love looking at recreations, whether it's Star Wars, Battlestar, Halo, whatever, because the creators behind them, the creators like Husker54, put so much love and passion into recreating these famous and iconic ships. It is so cool. Now, one thing you can tell how this inspired the Pegasus, or the Mercury class, is the engine pods here. They do look very similar to how a Mercury class Battlestar does look. I'm going to get confused between Pegasus and Mercury, so you know what I mean if I say one the other way around. So yeah, the engines do look very similar, and you can also take away from where it's kind of inspired by the Jupiter class as well. But you see, it's kind of like inspired by both, a mix of it. It's pretty cool, really. And I guess if it's like meant to be a downgrade from a Pegasus and an upgrade from a Jupiter, you can kind of see where the designs do mash in the game. Like I said, I've yet to play Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, but I might check it out on the channel very soon, so let me know if you want me to take a look at it. Alright, other features you can't miss on the ship is obviously the nameplate up here. Now, obviously, we can't actually put the giant thing on the top here, but instead it's just got the gold and the red there, kind of stylizing where the symbol of a Battlestar would actually be. So it's still pretty cool. Now, the ship is decked with these interior turrets as well, which kind of act as a point defense cannons. Then we've also got the main guns, which obviously operate as missile turrets. More point defenses down here, leading back to the engines, where we've got just tons of more point defenses, really. Now, I love the use of a wheel block here to bring out more design on the ship. I really think that actually looks really cool. Now, Husker's done a fantastic job of actually capturing the design and the armor plating of a Battlestar. Now, if you've seen Battlestar Galactica, you know it's just all smooth armor plating all the time. Obviously, it has it in some areas, like here and here, but in other areas it does sort of have rigid plating like this being a prime example of it. Then over here on the engine bay, again being more rigid plating with sections cut in and cut out. Now he's making use of a lot of wheel blocks here to bring out that sort of really nice detail. Here's a prime example of it, just sort of a cutaway ridge there. Instead of doing a flat surface, he's cut into the armor plating there, putting a few wheels just to add an extra level of design detail. Now it certainly does go a long way to showing how different the ship looks, because you can imagine that now as just a flat armor surface. it would look kind of boring, to be honest. But the fact those wheels have been added there really does bring out the colour and the texture of a ship overall. I love it. So looking at the bow of a starship, he is definitely captured the head of a Battlestar here, which is very nice. It's got all the shape and proportions correctly, I think. Yep, it does look pretty cool. Then you have the rigid armor placing going all the way back there. It is really nice. Overall, he's done a fantastic job on it. Remember, if you'd love to leave some feedback, the Steam link to this is down below in the description. And of course, let me know what you think of it in the description. We've got the Icarus nameplate on the side here, including a few connectors where I suppose we can dock up with other ships. I reckon this probably could work in Space Engineers. I'm not too sure about survival though, so we would have to check if it can work or not. But anyway, I feel like an interior tour, so let's go on one. Alright, so we're going to start on the flight pod here. I'm just going to lower myself down here. Boop, there we go. So these are the flight pods I showed a minute ago. You've got the Viper launch tubes, which launch out there. Now, this does have a launch system. It uses gravity plates and stuff like that to fling the ship out, essentially. The commander of the air group can control it from up here, can launch them, kind of like the Viper window you saw there. So the Vipers will sit there, and then they can launch out there as soon as they activate or deactivate their dampeners, and the gravity will actually fling them out. I'll give you a demonstration later if I can, but for the minute, we'll check that out later. So let's rise back up onto the flight deck. Hello, there we go. Now, I don't believe there's a way we can get in. Oh, no, there's doors over here. Okay, right, let's follow through here. Do-do-do-do. Lovely little Battlestar symbol there. Now, if we go all the way up here through the flight pod. What's this? Deck A. Okay, I'm going to transform my character here. Bang, there we go. I am on board the Battlestar. Awesome. Right, let's take a look around. So, gravity generators that way. Deck A that way. I think this is just the other flight pod, isn't it? Should be, I'm reckoning. Yep, the other flight pod over here. Oh, we actually are pressurized as well. Okay, pretty cool. The ship is pressurized. I'm sure it'll be quite fun. Now, I've got a gravity generator back here, so let's go take a look at it. Oh, it's just a gravity generator. Okay. I kind of thought there'd be a bit more down there, to be honest. Alright, so we've got pilot ready room. We've got deck B engineering. Let's look at deck B. I love how the stairs have been put in this direction. If you remember on the Galactica, you always saw people climbing up those ladders. It is pretty cool. Right, so this is engineering over here. Let's go take a look. Ooh, very nice. This kind of does remind me of sort of the Pegasus engineering room and the Galactica engineering room, which is pretty cool. Reactors in the middle there. Very nice. Alright, let's look along the corridor and see what we can find. So reactor access is in here. Oh, I see. You can just tab in and access them. That's pretty cool. So I guess the ship might be able to work in... it could work in survival. I don't know. Maybe. FTL drives are down here. Let's take a gander. I take it this is like a shielding. I don't know what that one did. FTL lights. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is just all the FTLs in general. Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool to check out. FTL blast door. I don't think we need to see that again. What's down here? Oh, there's more access to the FTL. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can just get in here and weld up your jump drives if you do need them. Obviously, in Space Engineers, we make use of a jump drive, which is kind of like a Battlestar Galactica one, as you essentially do jump to a location, which is pretty cool. There's also engineering access over there. We'll go down this stairs and find a new place. Ah, a medical center. Okay, so we've got a room in here. A couple of medical bays. They work in spaces, just as you expect, with a air vent as well. So this kind of, I guess, is sick bay. Over here, we've got crew... Is that crew racks? There it is. Let's have a look. So yeah, just, you know, bog standard crew racks, what more to expect, to be honest. Really nice detail on that. Alright, let's keep running forward. We've got ventral airlocks, so these are the airlocks if we need them. I guess we can jump out there. I'm not going to jump out of it because it depressures the whole thing. Another airlock. We've also got brig 1A. There you go, there's the brig. And brig 1B. There we go, pretty same on each side. Gravity generators and deck C tech. Deck C tech, deck C DCIC. Let's go venture the CIC. I think that's all what you want to see. So we go all the way up here. It's climbing through the stairs of these Battlestar. Until we come to around here. And bang, here's our CIC. Alright, what have we got? We've got alert trigger. Oh, some battle lighting. Now that looks really cool. Alert reset. We've got damage report. Oh, basically, I think I meant to have scripts operating. That's probably why. And status report. Yeah, so basically, to download this, you will need to have, like, scripts operating in your world. Well, you don't need them, but I recommend it because I think those screens are meant to work a little bit better over there because I've currently got scripts on, so they're not working to the best. Doesn't really matter. We can still show you most of the ship, but in an ideal world, you could probably have scripts and maybe even the traders work. I don't know. Maybe it will. But the CIC is looking pretty cool. Obviously, you've got the commander's access, which will be there. A couple of seats around here for, you know, like your helm access and then your tactical and stuff like that. Even the sign up there on the wall. It's really nice. I like it. It's pretty cool. Alright, what have we got up front here? Oh, there's more sort of control and computer blocks. I guess that could be like a damage area. So we've got sort of an ops center in this room. Obviously, just like readouts and stuff like that and a couple of consoles. Very nice. I think we've got fire control over here. Let's take a look at that. What's in fire control? Oh, there we go. Just as you kind of expect it. So that all you can control your turrets from. So this Battlestar is actually quite operational, which is pretty cool. Got the Citadel up here as well. Let's go take a look at it. So it's quite cool that you can actually have a full crew man this. And holy moly. Let's not walk in this. Wait, is that actually a button I can do? Sit lights. I'm just going to walk out this room and pretend I didn't see that, to be honest, because that is an accident waiting to happen. Run away. So there we go, that is mostly everything on the Battlestar Minerva, a very cool creation by Husker54. Now remember, if you would like to see me and my friends attempt a Battlestar Galactica themed space battle in Space Engineers using some of Husker's ships and maybe a Cylon ship on the workshop if we can find it, let us know down below in the comment section, as I think it could be really cool to have like a fleet of these flying around. Maybe we can even get like a Viper squadron flying around as well. Now that I think could be really cool, some multi-camera sort of action, so I can have like a player recording that while I command the Battlestar. I think that could be really cool. If you want to see something like that, let me know down below in the comment section. In the meantime, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching this video today. If you do want to download the Battlestar Minerva, it is available in the description below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.